Hello, Dragon Warriors. It's Dr. Tamara Russell here, Chief Dragon Officer at the Dragon Academy, using this video to share with you about the three kinds of movements that we study at the Dragon Academy. So movement is inherent in all life. And the study of movements, I believe, is a way that we can really learn to optimize our brain, our body, and our hearts and our emotional life. So we study three different kinds of movements. We study the moving body. The moving body is one of the most underutilized tools that we have, not only to support our physical health and our mental health, but also to dive deeper into some of those conditioned habits that often get us into trouble when we're moving around the world. So mindfulness in motion is a way to train the brain and to support your physical health and really get deep into that connection between the brain and the body and the drivers and the motivations that lead us to action in the world. It's also important to study mental movements. And this, for me, is my take on mindfulness. It may be that we're sitting still with our eyes closed, but actually what we're studying is the way in which our attention is moving, the mental movements of our thoughts, our memories, our planning systems. And we all have wonderful different ways that our mind moves. It's not all the same for each of us, but our task, if we want to grow in presence and self-knowledge, is to get to know these mental movements. The third type of movement that we study is the movement of emotions in our body. You can see I'm using my hands here to try to share what it's like for me when I'm feeling something. This might be the swelling of pride in the chest, or that sinking feeling that we get when we're feeling a bit afraid, or we're embarrassed, or something's not quite how we want it to be. So we study the movements, the sensations in the body that are related to different emotions. And this body awareness and the ability to sense emotion in the body is at the heart of emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is the way that we can manage our own mental health and also make sure that we're available to others, whether they maybe also need help with their emotional life or their mental health. So those are the three different movements that we study at the Dragon Academy: physical movements, mental movements, and the movements of emotion. And we have all sorts of different ways in which we can do this. My particular unique take on this is, let's try to do this in the real world, in everyday situations, using our lives as the dojo, our lives as the training academy. There's lots of programs out there where you can sit still and meditate, but I tend to work with the wrigglers, the people that are kind of out there in the world helping others who often don't have time to sit still and meditate. So I really believe there's lots of different ways that we can do this. And my 20 years of working in this area really gives me confidence to say, let's play and have fun while we do this self-development work. It is serious. It can be difficult. But if we bring this dragon warrior attitude towards it, then I think we can have fun and we can learn together. And in the Dragon Academy, this is what we do. We learn, we play, we share in order to maximize our learning and make it as efficient as possible so that we can do that work of self-development and be in the world in wise ways and in ways that allow us to be well. So looking forward to traveling with you.